kickstand up, but I don't think I need to do it. On really bad threads, you would have to put this kickstand up like that, rotate it around so it catches the kickstand, and then it holds this secure. But I don't really need to do that because this bike hasn't been sitting underwater for 40 years. It's been in a box and stored fairly well. I say fairly well. Okay, we're gonna run that in. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna go right on through because the tap will allow it and all the chips are right here. I don't wanna back it back out. That would be more chance of those chips falling to the ground or going back in the threads. This is just me. This is just how I do it. Keep it going all the way through if you can. On bikes you can. On cars and blocks and engines, you gotta back the tap out and blow it out with compressed air and stuff like that. But on bikes, you know, on cranks, you just keep going through, if you can. Like I said, you just keep going through. There, so the chips are at the end of that tap, and you didn't draw it back through. And there they are. There's a few on there. So we just went right through. Now that's a nice clean thread for a pedal. If the bike's been sitting a long time, or you don't know the condition of the cranks, it's good to run one of these through. Left side, left tap, right side, right tap. Okay, next. Now, I think we're gonna put a fender on. Actually, you know what? Let's put these crappy pedals on. Okay, so, yeah, these are nice, moldy, crappy pedals from 1947. And let's see if we even need a pedal wrench. We do need a pedal wrench. Okay, we'll have to use, I think we're gonna have to use this cone wrench for now, unfortunately. I don't think, will this one go through? This might work. Yeah, this is an actual pedal wrench. Hooray! Yeah, if you don't have a pedal wrench, you can use a wrench that's thin to go in between here. Or you can use a wrench that you ground thinner, or you can go buy a pedal wrench. Okay, so right now we're looking for the left pedal, and sometimes these aren't marked, and in this case they're not marked. Well, with some cleaning, I'd probably be able to see a little L somewhere on this. But I happen to know I can just look at the thread and tell. This one is a right thread. I believe this is the left thread, so here we go. All right, so we'll pretend we got some grease on that. That's good. Grease is good for the next guy or lady. Plenty of ladies work on bikes. So we're going counterclockwise now, and the pedal's going in. Give it a little wiggle. Yeah, this pedal's pretty worn, and it's moldy. Sweet, and it's rusty. We're just putting it together. Okay, let's see if our pedal wrench will actually fit in there and work. And it looks like it will, which is really nice. Now, here's what I was talking about the kickstand. Rotate it around. Oops. No, it won't work on this side, that's right. And we could do it that way. Yep. Rotate it around so it catches the stand. And then you've got something to catch it on. Oops. Yeah, it might work. Might help you. Might help you. It's left-hand thread. That's what was messing me up. So I'm going counterclockwise. It's kind of against here. Okay, a good oomph. Let's put the other one in. This is the right pedal. It's very worn. It's probably bent. It is a little bent. You can tell a bent pedal. You spin this part straight and you look at it, and if the thread goes back and forth like that, it's been bent, and this one has definitely seen better days. Okay, so we got grease on that. It's a right-hand thread. It Get your peepers in here. And we're going to go clockwise. That's what you do with right-hand threads to tighten them. Yeah, and you can really tell. Let me get you in here so you can see what a bent pedal looks like. Because you might want to know. All right, so when you're spinning this and it's going in, you can see the whole pedal's going like that. Here, let's see if we can. You can kind of see the whole pedal, like right there, that little gap. You spin it this way and the pedal goes that way. Spin it here, the pedal's going down. Now the pedal's going that way. So yeah, that spindle shaft of the pedal is bent. But we don't really mind right now. This is not a restore. This is, you know, Jay Leno's not coming over. Yeah, I have nothing against Jay Leno. I'm just joking around. Hope he heals up well from his accident. Okay, so if you couldn't tighten that very well, especially on the right, you take the kickstand, you jam it against there, and then you can use the kickstand to tighten this up. You know, because it's held against the stand here, and you can really get it oomph. Okay, there. Okay, and it helps to take, when you take them off too, you can go like that, you know, and then you go back, pop that around and make it catch. Okay, so now, all right. Little excess grease here. We don't want our feet slipping. We're almost ready to put the front fender on. Hi, are you helping? Okay, it's not really helping. Bummer, I thought he was gonna help. All right, so let's take this bolt out. Oh, it's not a bolt, it's well, it's kind of a bolt. It's a little quarter 20 slotted screw. I guess it's a slotted screw. Quarter 20. It's got these fat washers because the fender was damaged at one time. All right, so we know it's quarter 20. And guess what? We're gonna put some grease on the quarter 20 tap and we're gonna run it in there because you're looking out for the next guy, right? Oh, this tap is messed up. This tap is kind of broken. Yeah. Yep, I broke this tap earlier last week. Well, you get the idea. I think these threads are okay. So, you know what we can do is we'll put a little grease on the screw and we'll run that in and just make sure that everything is happy down in there in quarter 20 land. That tap I just grabbed was broken. I don't know why it was in my box, but there it is. Okay, I think we're good. Let me get some action there. Yeah, we got a little thread in there. Yep, a little goo. Okay, I would have loved to tap that out, but I'm not running out to the garage to get another tap right now. That went in with some grease, we're good. Okay, lay fender, and the duckbill goes towards the back. Some people disagree, some people working on custom bikes, they like to put the duckbill towards the front. That's okay, it's their bike, right? Okay, we got our double washers on there. Probably 15 minutes in and we don't have this done yet. Man, I gotta work on working faster, right? Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll go with that. Okay, let's put the front wheel on. And this bike is not equipped with Schwinn wheel locks on the fork. And there's a family story about that. We won't get into that now. Okay, so a little bit of grease on those threads, as always. Look out for the next guy. Okay, in we go. Good. I think we're going to put the stays on and then the washers. I'm sure somebody in the comments will say, you're supposed to have 2 washers. And you're supposed to have a Schwinn locking fork and a... Oh yeah, just keep the comments coming, folks. Okay, so I think this is 9/16 or 15. We'll check in a minute. We do have at least 1 washer on there. That's good. It's 9/16. And we're golden. And fender's a little tweaked. Not bad though. That's because of this stay. Yeah. Okay.